Hello, hello, hello. So, today we are going to play through Honest Hearts, which is the second DLC to New Vegas. Um, that being said, I'm not entirely sure if I know the Zion arrive crush like these. I don't know if there's 4 or 5. Good morning, New Vegas. Yeah, hope you're doing well today. But we did manage to get all of the achievements for oh good lord, Sierra Madre, which surprisingly there really wasn't that many. There was like the assemble your crew, collect all those collect the chips, and then the kill Elijah and escape and leave Elijah in the casket. Um, that being said, that was it wasn't too bad. I won't lie. It was for the most part, it was actually really. For the most part, it was actually a rather nice DLC. I don't won't be able to say it's one of my favorites yet, but we're getting there. All right. So the DLC starts here at the Northern Passage.
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road? Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid. Just like that, huh? You got guts, I'll give you that. You sure you want to jump in blind? Ain't got no questions about where we're going or why?
Nah, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and tell me about the.
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there. But that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war. But we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail. Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
That doesn't sound too bad. Just sounds like complete all-out war at that point.
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs. I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin. right. I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though, and I'll leave your ass. After we take everything useful you crammed in your pack.
He said, I'm just gonna steal your shit, dude.
I bet you are.
Alright, so I have to carry less than 100 pounds.
There's a chest over yonder. You can store your extra in that. It'll be safe as can be until you get back.
Yeah, okay. Where's the chest? You said over yonder. So, like... Okay, there's no way in hell it's all the way down here, right? Is it over here, guys? This is the fucking shit. Alright. Alright, so I have to, alright, so I'm gonna put all the suits in there. I'll stash the C4. Varmint. £100 limit is it's honestly just incredibly interesting. I'll put Annabelle in there, put the atomic rifle, bottle cap mine. Sure, we'll put our shotgun in, a repeater in. Good lord. Hunting rifle, laser pistol, laser rifle. All of our pulse grenades, service rifle, a recharger, lose the plasma, get rid of the hollow rifle, both gas bombs. Alright. I'm saving right now just in case you try to screw me. There's no fucking way. I'm gonna let you take all my stuff.
Are you here to Jordan? Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us.
175 bottle caps added. What kind of guns are we bringing? Hopefully ones that'll actually work.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpais Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpais Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the Burned Man, walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks. But here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares?
Alright, so we have quite a bit of things we're gonna have to actually go through here. But to start it off here, so we've got our 10mm, we've got a 9mm, we've got the Bear Trap Fist, we've got 5 frags, 10 mines, we still have our Gunrunner's Arsenal plasma pistol, we have our 357 police pistol, we have the sniper rifle that I went and bought 2 mods for. We got the suppressor and the carbon fiber parts, which made it significantly less weighty for us. I need something that can help with the sway, in all seriousness. I put the extended mags on the 9mm. I also put like I'm pretty sure I put extended mags on the 10mm submachine gun as well, but obviously we're not going to get that. We have our rebreather just in case. Combat armor, combat helmet. We have pretty much an entire clinic's worth of stim packs. Super stim packs as well. Actually, I could have drank those and those would have actually dropped me 4 pounds as well. So I stopped over at the Gunrunner before we even decided to do this, and I bought a lot of ammo. I had like over 30,000 caps. I'm down to 12k. Also found out that the Gunrunner, even if you give him so much money, if you fast travel from him and then come back, he starts back up with the 8,000. Now it took us 2 weeks to get to here.
If we can't get back out the way we come, that's it.
Let me actually equip something so I could.
Not a problem.
Ricky.
Fuck off, I'm busy.
Oh, we're gonna play it like that today, huh? Yeah, don't you say that to me again.
God damn it, ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
I don't deserve this.
God damn. Painmaker?
Holy hell! Stay low, people! Stay low!
Here I come. I don't think Sheriff will
A lot of good that did all of you. You guys are dead. Cool, a recharger pistol.
Die on me, woman.
Yo! Well, a lot of good that did for anybody. Holy shit. Alright, first things first. Yeah, a recharger pistol. I'm pretty sure I put that... I actually put that back before. There you are. All right. I'll take the brush gun. We're off to a wonderful start. Everybody here is dead. And that one dude said, why did he even get pulled into this? Because his Pip-Boy doesn't even work.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
I wouldn't really call Vegas civilized.
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him. Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Alright, we got the well-stacked Cairns perk. Alright, while Follows Chalk is in your party, reaching any summit in Zion Valley, such as ranger stations, will reveal all nearby map markers and inspire a heightened state of awareness for 3 minutes. I personally feel the new Vegas DLCs get better as they go on. Well, I mean, we're going to get through them all eventually. So to be really honest, I certainly hope they get better as we go on. We got through the first DLC, and my only gripe with it was legitimately just how God acted. That's it. That was it. The rest of that entire DLC was fine by me. Personal favorite for myself, and I think for Chad as well, was Christine. We managed to get everybody. We managed to fix Dog and God. We managed to rescue Christine. Dean, I didn't know that the only way to save him was basically just telling him straight up that we were not going to be that I was going to be subservient to him. Didn't know that, but I felt with the way that he was also like hell-bent on making it very clear that he was the one that orchestrated the entire heist. He was a destined bad guy anyway.
See that log over there? Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
I don't see a log, Chief. My only gripe is how God acted. I know a few people that would use that. Well, look, if you...
We follow this path for a while. Nice view of the river.
Well, as long as I don't get shot at again.
Breeze. That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yaoguai are plenty mean as a rule.
He said not to move a muscle, and I just stood there staring at absolutely nothing.
Here if you want, or head east over the ridge. There's a nice view from the top of that cliff, if you want to look.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. The way that you talk, I kind of feel like you'd be the kind of person that would try to shove me off of said cliffs. We're fine. Let's just move up. That is true. Yep, Veronica and Christine dated at one point, despite the fact that the Brotherhood of Steel is, for lack of a better way of saying it, pretty homophobic. Oh, there is a road here. I think this is the first time we've actually seen rain in this game. Now that I actually think on that. Also, yes, as more of also to add to that fun fact, Veronica, Christine, and Arcade Gannon are the first actual canonically gay people that were ever featured in a Fallout game.
You see the dead sentries? Shamans say our enemies' souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows we're serious about fighting Whitelegs.
You mean non-irradiated rain? Did we have irradiated rain in Vegas at one point?
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
I'll take all that, though. Now, when you say taboo, do you mean like if I walk in here, I'll take an immediate bullet? No. There's nothing even in here. Except the ranger's hat. Oh, it stopped raining. Holy shit. I'll bring it back. I liked how it got darker.
Hold up. You're getting all turned around. Check your map and backtrack.
Oh shit, you're right. Arcade Gannon is your favorite base game follower? My only gripe with Arcade is that he has ties with the Enclave.
Down this path to the north. Hope you don't mind getting wet.
Pretty sure a few times. I don't remember it ever raining. I remember hearing thunder a lot though, but we never saw rain in Vegas.
Paintings show the dead horses' victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua. Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the Whitelegs out somehow, eh?
Noted. I'll just go around them because I have no idea if triggering them would actually screw you at any point in time. Honestly, I'm more impressed they actually stayed down there.
Here we are. Joshua's just ahead there, in the Angel Cave.
Two bears high-fiving. And that... What the hell was that?
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham. You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire. You wise for Auslander.
Off to a phenomenal start with the locals.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work. Happy trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other New Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on. You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
That's fair.
Thank you. Follows Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Yeah, the Enclave aren't the best of people. I enjoy the lore around them, though. Yeah. Like, lore-wise, they are absolutely interesting people. It's just... God, they are such arrogant dicks, man. And, you know, if we're ever going to go on the level of, like, first impressions, man, when you first run into them in Fallout 2, they are not exactly the best thing to deal with. That, I'm pretty sure, is a reference to the ink blot test at the start of the game where one of them looks like two bears high-fiving. Ah, yeah, okay. That makes sense. I'll take that. I can at least recycle. I forgot you actually could make coin shot. I need primer and lead. Alright, so what do we got here? Search the ruins of the crashed scout bus for a compass. Search the Zion Fishing Lodge for walkie-talkies. Search the Zion General Store for 5 little scout lunchboxes and the ranger station for a medical supply kit. Sure.
Feels good to be doing some actual scouting, not just following.
Yeah, you know what? You just do that. Just casually beat the brakes off of each other. I believe in you. You got this. Wait, are you still following me? Okay.
The Eastern Virgin. What's the phrase? House, sweet house.
Oh, sweet house. Close enough. I wipe out the Enclave every chance I get. Well, you don't really see them in this one unless you do the, unless you do Arcade's questline, right? Oh, it's a drink. I thought I was able to grab that little fish. Just casually grab up all this. You just never know when we're gonna need the Xander roots. Now, if I go exploring, you're not going to tell me I'm going the wrong way, are you? There's no way I can go through this. Oh, no, I can actually go down here. Wow. Alright, we'll go this way, then. You can encounter the remnants throughout the game. We have not. I'm going to be honest with you. We have not once seen the remnants. They have not made any opportunity to attack
People go
us.
into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
Oh, you mean the casinos? Yeah, those definitely exist, brother. It took me a moment there.
Whoa! Here we go! Gotcha!
Oh, it's a cub. Okay, that explains why it went down so easy. I was gonna say, there's no way we dropped that Yao Guai that fast. So I can at least say that this area seems to be bigger than the last DLC. Oh, shit. Big Horner. That'll do it. Oh, we gotta kill 10 of these guys? This way. What are you fighting with? Yeah, nothing? Alright, so the new guy is gonna go square up with all the local wildlife. Box of detergent.
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you...
Not for nothing, the Yao Guai really isn't that something I need to really worry with when it comes to the, you know, rest of the things that can actually use guns.
Gotcha!
I have to usually fend off the Caesar's Legion after all the atrocities I've committed against them. The person who sold Boone's wife, she's actually one of the Enclave?
Still looking,
I
but I got nothing.
I did not know that. I'm gonna be honest with you. We said, yep, this woman's evil. We're gonna drop her. And then we just had her head explode on contact. Oh, this is horrible. Everything around here is... Is that the scout bus? Ah! Ah! You just never know. We're want to grab as many of these lunch boxes as I can. You wouldn't happen to be the kind of person that just starts fighting everything you see, would you? Because if that's the case, we're gonna have a pretty big problem here. For a compass. A compass. You see anything that looks like a compass? Ah. Well, we got it. Now we gotta go to the fishing lodge. Oh, and we leveled. What can we get this time? Oh, that works. I can sneak with my light on now. All right, so now we got to go down the river. My favorite quote of the DLC, take drugs, kill a bear. Ow, I've been shot. What? Oh. Do you just... I can't. I hate you. Come back here. Yo, boy, I got nothing on a death claw. Yo, the
Compass thing always knows where north is, huh? Even if it can't see the stars?
the fucking death claws in Vegas are terrifying. And the Cazadors, yeah, those fucking suck. Am I on fire? What the hell is that? Oh, a shish kebab. Oh, that makes sense. Am I really that bad of a shot? What the fuck is this? What the hell was all of that, dude? Oh, I'm taking this 45. Holy shit. Did that other one? Do you have a gun? Or do you just have the shish kebab? You have 6 tomahawks? Alright. Early game, the Yaoguai are a pain in fall. Yo, yeah, they are. There's a mod for New Vegas that combines Death Claws and Cazadors. I think I remember that. Because it's in like one of the... What is a New World of Pain or a Whole World of Pain? One of those. But that whole mod alone just makes everything so much worse. I will never forget running into a literal hellhound right at the NCR correctional facility. Super early game, too. Or the geckos that are like on steroids and wielding baseball bats. I must be like incredibly inaccurate with the 10mm because I can hit with the revolver. Got it. All right, so you guys are absolutely a problem. Got it, got it, got it. Well.
Always knows where north is, huh? Even if it can't see the stars?
Honestly, the compass is probably something that I did not expect to ever need to go looking for because of the Pip-Boy. But this makes sense.
It must have been nice when Zion was friendly enough folks could make camp wherever they pleased and not worry about whitelegs and deadly critters.
Oh no, to be fair, we still worried. We worried about the critters. Hell, to be completely honest, the critters alone were actually a bigger concern, even in civilized days. Nothing says your camping trip is ruined like a ton of fire ants getting into your tent. You know, I actually... Yo! What? What? We found the cave. I have to go hunting for these, don't I? Well...
Feels good to be doing some actual scouting, not just following.
Brother, we're gonna find out just how fast that that mindset changes when we have to deal with these bears. God, this is a very loud cave. Where is this cave taking us? Do we have any idea where we are? Not really.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Except the shadows don't talk. Where the fuck are we? In a cave? Yeah, I know we're in a cave. It's just a very loud cave. Oh, yeah. Ah, we found them. All right, let's do this.
The spirit plants and plants are native to some.
Oh, that worked. That worked really well. Good lord. Is that it? Were you guys just like yelling? Is that what was going on in here? I won't say it's gotten any calmer, but well, the Ao Guai situation's been called, so we're good to go. Hello, Blake. How are you doing? Alright, let's find our way through here. Back through here. Here we go. I think it's this way? Yes. Yes, this way. There we go. That could have been much worse. I'm glad we found the grenade launcher. Oh, there's even one ahead of us.
Guess I'm just jumpy.
The hell you are, you... We get shot at, you return fire immediately. That's not making you jumpy. That makes you very, very trustworthy. God damn. .7mm submachine gun. Well, I don't need that, I don't think. A weapon binding ritual? Heal perception and limb damage. Restore limb condition, melee damage plus 10, unarmed damage plus 10. HP minus 2 for 2 seconds. That's a... That is a decision. Okay. Alright, Chief, we may need to actually wait for it to be a little bit lighter here. Because, oh, shit. Oh. Are you friendly? Oh, lovely. You guys are together. What are we looking for in the fishing lodge? Oh, God.
Places of the old world were taboo.
Really not understanding why it would be taboo, but, you know, I'm not really going to argue it either. Ah! Got the walkie-talkies.
It looks so spooky to me.
Taboo doesn't mean spooky, brother. Where are we going? Okay. We're going quite a ways. They were mating? Well, I really just fucked up their entire time. We're vibing? That's good. I feel like we're going to cover every square foot of this canyon. I mean... Solve that problem right quick. You know, to be honest, if it has us go through all of this, I am completely fine with it. Caterpillar's Mound? Eventually, we gotta go to the Sorrows anyway, because there's that achievement that says we had to resupply them. I don't want to break my legs, and I'm on the edge of this thing, and I can't go down. Well, we commit. But if it has us go through every bit of this, I'm completely fine with it.
What did you call them? Walkie-talkies?
Yes.
Those are going to be loads better than signal drums and smoke signs.
You know, in a way, this is beneficial for you. You get to learn about a lot of stuff, but at the same time, I feel like this is going to really skew things for your, for your upbringing. Alright, so they're fighting. It's you that I gotta deal with. First, you learned about a compass, then you learned on, on the ways of the walkie-talkie. Oh, you're shooting at that. There you go. It's nice that you're embracing the fact that you are the dorkiest mod.
Never stood a chance, did they?
Knife. Ammo. What are we looking for in here? A medical supply kit and 5 little scout lunch boxes. Alright.
Why do you carry all?
Replace the contaminated components, sterilize the kit with alcohol, salvage the medical supply kit. Okay. Requires 1 scotch, vodka, or whiskey. Got it. Leave it alone.
Those bottle caps anyway. They jangle like crazy.
Yeah, they do. Alright, so there's duct tape. Sterilize. Alright, so we got the supply kit. Now, like I said, like, this guy hanging around me is gonna be like a culture shock. He's gonna ask so many questions and he's not gonna be happy with the answers. I missed. Fuck. I hate you, Bloatfly. You know what? You go on with yourself. Yeah, I can hit those guys, but I can't hit the Bloatfly to save my life. I believe you shot me, brother. Like, right in the back, too. Alright, got 2. Wow! Alright, so we got the snow globe. Wait, was
The
this...
way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
Sounds like a lovely fellow. Does that mean that there was a snow globe back at Sierra Madre? Good God. This is a lot of food. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it was because it was taboo to go in here that it remained untouched. What is more dangerous? The angriest Yao Guai or 300-year-old deviled eggs? We had found so many bobby pins. Alright, that's 3. Wow, we're just really calling the kids geeks? That's mean. Alright, so that didn't give us anything. Yeah, I need a quick check. I need a, You found the key to the locked desk in the Zion General Store. You mean the one that I unlocked? With the pick Fuck.
Like the shadow of a ghost. So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
Is it just inside the... It is? Okay, so the others are here. Sometimes people need the shock. I mean, I guess. I wouldn't really recommend it on somebody. Especially someone like this guy. This guy seems like he is way too primitive in order for the culture shock to really be beneficial to him. Oh, there's one. Right. Come here. There. And that leaves... you. Alright, we're done here. Bring the supplies you've gathered to Daniel in the Narrows. At Whitebird's Cave. Alright. Our trek continues.
Way I heard it.
Hey, wait, do we have any radio? The Mysterious broadcast and the Sierra Madre broadcast, and then 743 U. Wait, isn't 743
Come too far to go back now. Too far. There's no reason why it could have gone wrong. I had it all planned out. Maybe it was the curse of the Sierra Madre. Good thing I installed radios in the collars. Pit boys letting me pick them up. There's no reason why it could have gone wrong.
Called upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
Damn, that's a lot of stars. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. I'm still very much on my quest to get 50-star bottle caps. I don't know if it's gonna say it here, but hold on. I have 42 of them. I need 8 more. That's it. Just 8. And then I can get the Legend of the Star quest done. Another bobby pin. More food. Not much else around here. I don't really think I need the extra boost to my perception in all seriousness. What I honestly need is, we can go this way. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. We're good. But yeah, it tells you that it takes you 14 days to get here, and it all takes you 14 days to get back. Apparently, if you play this on hardcore mode, you are like severely dehydrated and severely hungry by the time you get to this section. And I was like, damn, why we couldn't have just like kind of kept it like on a regular while we were traveling? Also, the way that they kind of like divided things up for this one is a little bit odd. This is the second DLC, okay? It says that it's recommended for you to be at level 20 plus whenever you're going to the Sierra Madre. However, it says that you need to be at least level 10 in order for you to be able to do this DLC. So in a way, you would kind of be a little bit... You'd be a little bit lost.
Some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard to live inside?
I don't know what you mean by that. Hey, wait, what do you mean a giant thunder lizard? That's gonna bother me for a bit there, brother. I don't know what you mean by a giant thunder lizard.
Arrows up ahead. That's the Sorrows territory. They're peaceful enough, but you don't want to make them mad.
Yeah, he said thunder lizard. Like, are there really people that live inside a giant thunder lizard? I don't know what he means by a thunder lizard. Alright, there's Sweet Flower Cave. Sorrow's Camp. Google says that was a name used for the long-necked bronze. Oh, oh, he means okay. He means Novak. Okay, holy shit.
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too. Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more Whiteleg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for Whitelegs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear. I appreciate the enthusiasm. There aren't a lot of people in the wasteland with kindness to spare for anyone who isn't kin. Since you've been poking around the valley, you might see more activity from the Whitelegs. One of the Sorrow's hunters, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help guide you through the valley. She has a special talent for staying out of sight. After this, it's just a matter of getting everyone out of here safe and sound. And hopefully, you can head back to the Mojave without any more trouble.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have a lot more trouble. Alright, so Daniel has given you some pre-war mining explosives and a special detonator for them. They aren't useful as weapons, but could be used to collapse certain caves if that proves necessary in your expert... Oh, okay. We could just... Alright. Cool. So thankfully my survival was high enough to actually be able to do much. But just so we are clear, if you don't have a 50 in survival, you don't get the 100-pound limit. You get the 50-pound limit. And I don't know... with all the stuff that we have on our person, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to convince me that we're going to have that going for us. Hello, Cactus. Hope you're doing well today. Alright, so we need to now go... Oh, there's... I need to go back to the Sorrows camp? Wait, what? Morning Glory Cave. No. Yes. No. Kill the Yaoguai at Pine Creek. Collapse the Yaoguai cave. Deal with the Yaoguai at Pine Creek. Yep. Kill the Whitelegs planting the traps. Disarm the traps on the bridge. Deal with the Whiteleg traps. Right. Wipe out the Whiteleg encampments. Okay. Steal the Whiteleg war totems. Okay. Deal with the Whiteleg's camp. Gotcha. Find a map of the Grand Staircase region. Can I... What? What do you mean it's not available? What do you mean? Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna want quests back to Grand Staircase. I just gotta find my way through here? We already dealt with the Yaoguai. Luckily for us. Alright, so there's... Is it Crossroad Cavern? Watch it not be Crossroad Cavern. So at the rate that we're going, we'll actually be max level before we get to DLC 4. Aw, what? So, yeah, it's essentially wanting us to, remove the Yao Guai entirely. Disarm traps, deal with the white legs, and deal with the white legs. So, am I able to... Is he just gliding around? Hold up. Oh, now you start walking. Okay. Alright, can I fast travel from here now? No. Apparently we just can't do anything. Yeah, but when are you going to meaty dragon punch a Yao Guai? I mean, I don't know if we're gonna be able to dragon punch, but I do have this really cool bear trap fist. Not as close to a dragon punch as we're gonna get there. The answer lies in the heart of battle. You're so right. The only way we'll know for sure
Daniel
is...
said that I was to come until you have completed your scouting. Is this pleasing to you?
You know, that was an optional thing to talk to you, and you just immediately... No, you know what?
The
You
lone big horner is...
Nah, it's cool. You stay here. I don't want you getting killed in all seriousness. The only way we're truly gonna have the answer is if we go in there and start swinging on Yao Guai. Alright, so I just gotta get out of here. Hello, Joshua, as you're running right at me.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
Well, in order to explain that, I would have to ask a question. Did you discover religion after the Legion set you on fire, or were you always like this?
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here. Happy are those who do the work of the Lord. Zion belongs to God and the people of God. It is a natural temple and monument to his glory. When our Lord entered the temple and found it polluted by money changers and beasts. Did he ask them to leave? Did he cry? Did he simply walk away? No. He drove them out. It is one thing to forgive a slap across my cheek, but an insult to the Lord requires... No. It demands correction. I and the dead horses are prepared to do what must be done to protect Zion from the Whitelegs. And though Daniel won't accept it yet, there are many sorrows who are also prepared. They may not be warriors, but this is their home. If you have a chance to speak with Daniel about this, ask him to consider defending Zion instead of abandoning it. He has good intentions, but I fear that if we evacuate the sorrows from this place, it will be lost to them, and us, forever.
Okay. Is this like one? Is this where it diverges in the choice? Hold on. I'm pretty sure that's where it starts to diverge, because there was scout the Zion Valley for signs of the Whitelegs, crush the Whitelegs, and then evacuate Zion. Now, I don't know if evacuate Zion and crush the Whitelegs are like, you know, what, like two different pathways, or if it's literally scout them, crush them, leave. But we're going to make sure that we at least have a separate save file just in case, so we get both sides of that out of the way if that is the case. Dead horses, he thinks he's one of the 4 horsemen now? Your guess is as good as mine, man. I don't... He speaks in Bible quotes and acts like a weirdo, but you know what? We're going to do what we can to make sure this place is safer. No, he's always been like that. He was just like talking in Bible scriptures and shooting people in the head. All right. Can I fast travel now? There we go. He was just bored that way? Oh. It's my favorite person to hate watch? Wait a second. What? What do you mean by that? Hello, dude. Hope you're having a great day. What the hell? So these are... Yeah, these are all key points. So this is a key point? Can I place it? Or do I have to, like... Where's the mining detonator? Where's the... Do I not have any mining... I'm assuming I just can't place it. Plant mining explosives at key points within the cave. Yes. Okay. So I guess I'll just... Do I have to deal with the Yao Guai first, or do I plant first? It's things like that where it gets so confusing. I love Burnt Bible Men. I never played this game all the way. I just like that weirdo. From what I understand, he is like a major fan favorite. Like, a lot of people really like Joshua Graham. But at the end of the day, he still was Caesar's Legion, and therefore he is not a good man. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's lit up like that. Wait. Oh. Oh, that changes everything. Thank you. Whee! Well, as we all saw before, we pretty much we took care of the Yao Guai pretty quickly. They didn't last very long against the absolute might of several 40mm grenades being lobbed at them during their time of anything. Leave the cave and set off the charges. Yep, I'm on it. Say less. Back through. I think it's because he was a man of conviction and people respect that specifically. Yeah, I could see that. He seems very, very committed to what he believes in. So that's something that you can respect it. But like if in all genuine seriousness, if I'm trying to think of the best way to say this, if you ran up to me out of nowhere and started speaking in literal Bible quotes, I wouldn't know what to really think, and personally, I wouldn't respond to it very nicely. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Where's my... was it a brush gun? Here we go. Yeah, I got you, Chief. And the geckos are here. It's never a dull moment with the Green Gecko assassination squad. Alright, now it needs me to go to Bighorn Bluff and the Rapids Docks. So, first things first, let's go here. Yeah, we crossed through here. Won't lie, it's a little bit odd that we have no radio. Like, sure, we haven't really been listening to it during this entire playthrough, but like... Ow! Fucking throwing a tomahawk at me, you little... Fuck you, man. But like, you get like no actual... radio. Really? Not a fan of the tomahawk throwing. I'm running out of ammo. What was that? You better have more of that when I get down there. Do you have an anti-material rifle? Hold on. Ow! Hold on. You do! I'll be taking that. Fuck. I will be taking that. Thank you. It said I finished the treacherous road? Kill the white legs planting the traps. Okay. Okay, so at least we dealt with that then. A fucking anti-material rifle. No, you know what? Let him know, dude. Let him know. I can get mods for this gun at the Gun Runners. That was like a perfect cut, dude. Alright, our guns are 100. Oh, God. Whenever you interact with a campfire, you have the option of sleeping with all the benefits that sleep brings. Oh. Items with a weight of 2 or less weigh half as much for you. Alright, I should probably heal now before this turns into a bigger problem. Wait, do I have a, I do. Ha 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 ha! Yes! Get clothesline, nerd. This is gonna be great. Another riot shotgun. At the very least, we're gonna be able to have a very good conditioned shotgun. Thought that was a person for a second. I am so happy we have the anti-material rifle. You have no idea. This is the first time we've seen an anti-material rifle. Being shot at. The question of where? Where? Let me eat more. Still working on the 10,000 HP healed from food. Now, I don't know if that means specifically food, or if I can also get 8 HP from water as well, and that also is counting towards it, or if it's going to just be just food. If it's just food, then we're really in it for the long haul. There's a cave nearby? Yeah, it says it's right here. Yep, right there. Best gun in the game is the anti-material rifle. I mean, I won't argue, it's a wonderful sniper rifle. But I'm, like, incredibly biased, because to me, the best gun in the game is the 9mm. But that's only because, like, in every adventure I've ever had with New Vegas, the 9 has always been the only thing that's been a very consistent thing for me. Okay, so it's to my left. And then at Bighorn Bluff. Yeah, okay. Wow, missed that. Wow, missed that. Wow. I can snipe, but I can't use any other gun. Apparently, I'm just horrible at aiming with this. I think the Yao Guai is stuck. It's no longer stuck. Did I read that right? Hold up. Did it say it's 20 pounds? It is 20 pounds. Wow! I personally prefer energy weapons. So you like the laser weapons? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean like energy weapons as a whole, like laser and plasma? Let me get in here. Both. Oh, that's fair. I love the plasma weapons. Laser weapons are kind of hit or miss. It just depends on, like, I guess, really what I've got at the time. Yep. Just a tad bit. This way. There we go. Oh, nice, a hunting rifle. Man, for a second there, I thought that was another Yao Guai, because I just kept hearing the growling. Take that. Which one is this? Med-X. That's the damage, right? Damage resistance. Yeah. If you download the... I think it's the... Fuck, I can't remember what the name of it is. But it's a mod that pretty much, like, reverts everything to its original names. I just need them to stop moving. Anyway, if you revert them to their original names, I think Med-X gets reverted back to cocaine. How does that work? How does that work? I don't want to have to rely on the 45. But I also need you to die. Are you kidding me? Is this tree just completely... It's like the tree is protecting you. I need more, firebomb. There we go. I'm just gonna assume the firebomb is what you guys were throwing at me before, because it's not like you had the gas bombs. The gas bombs are honestly really interesting, considering the fact that they're not really bombs, they're like mines. Damned trees protecting people from gunshots. What do you reckon post-apocalyptic Utah music would even be like? That's a genuine question. I'm not just trying to, like, meme or anything. Is that a fucking Cazador? Like, I don't even care anymore. You guys brought a Cazador to me. God damn, do you have a shotgun? Is that what you're hitting me with right now? Holy shit. Where's my shotgun? I could do that too. Oh my god, another Cazador! You lousy bitches! I don't even fear you, I fear the fucking giant wasps in this game, dude. Fuck off! Bitch. My name is Russell, and I hate Cazadors. I hate everything that has to do with Cazadors. Absolute scourge of humanity is what they are. Remember when we used to get a lot of XP for fixing things? Riot shotgun. Sad country. Old school bluegrass? Oh yeah, you know, honestly bluegrass would work pretty well with Utah. Alright, so I just gotta... No. What is this? I don't want the armor. I want whatever the hell it is you tried to gut me with, dude. I see they don't like you either. Okay, so now we gotta go to the Morning Glory Cave. Okay. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Drink all of that real fast. And then we will fast travel to General Store. I really want to know what the hell that woman had that she was trying to gut me with, because that was cool looking. I don't think I've met a single person who likes the Cazadors because they're fucking demonic, dude. They hit you like one time, you take like severe poison damage. You gotta have like antivenom in order to make sure you don't like keep dying, and that burning noise that you keep hearing is like the thing of nightmares because you just can't do anything. I hate Cazadors, man. And if you like Cazadors, okay. If you like fighting Cazadors, you are just a masochist. But it's okay to like them for their design, because they do look really badass. I have the nerve to snarl at me. These guys just use fire axes, tomahawks, and shish kebabs? There's no way! Did you see what that bitch had in her hand? I hope we're in the right spot, and I don't have to be... I think if I go through this and they're like, oh yeah, the map's just outside, I'd be like, come on, man. Oh, hell no. The Vault 22 plants are here. I think we're 5 levels away from max level. What the shit was that? There we go. There are traps in here. Wonderful. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, well. We got everything. We can leave. I don't know who was the owner of this spot at all, but I'd imagine they're dead by now. Could have been a unique variant of one of them. That would explain why they didn't have the weapon, though. That was a cool looking weapon, though. Seriously. They do spawn randomly on occasion. Yes, max level with all DLCs is 50, base is 30. Yes. I'm a little surprised that they didn't include achievements for level 40 or level 50. But I guess that makes sense, because, like, 30 is, like, the norm. And, like, you know, you aren't required to have bought the DLCs. Alright, so if I go back to Whitebirds, and then I save now, I truly believe that there is a situation here. I'm gonna look it up. Hello, Poe. I'm gonna look this up. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it is a literal either or thing. It's not like it just works in our favor. I understand now. Okay. So we do have to make sure that we make the decision for it. So we'll just do both endings. Well, trying to think of which ending would be better for us in terms of like in the long haul.
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you? I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
All right. Whether you decide whether the Soros should fight or flee, your decision will set their destiny irrevocably in motion. You will be unable to finish any remaining quests in Zion once you make your decisions. Choose wisely. All right, so yeah, this is. All right, I'm gonna say I'm going to think.
Even our Lord had doubts. Think it over, but listen to your heart. and do it quickly. We don't have much time.
Okay. So, that being said, what do we feel is going to be the better ending for these guys, in all seriousness? Is it have them fight the White Legs, or is it have them evacuate and retain their innocence? Whichever one we feel is going to be, you know, our ending is the one we're going to do last. So if you say we need to evacuate, we'll go and we'll crush them first to get the achievement, and then we will go and do the evacuation. If you say crush them, we'll do the evacuation first, then we'll do the crushing. You've learned to keep your senses alert. When crouched and not moving, you gain a +2 to your perception. Okay. 20% health bonus when using stim packs. Weapons heavier than 10 pounds now weigh half as much. This is the one we want right there. Alright, so first things first. We save. Honestly, evacuation maybe, considering they don't need to be dragged into Joshua's crusade. Okay. So we want our ending to be evacuation. Yeah, evac is probably the better choice. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into all-out war. We're going to crush them, get that achievement, and then we're going to swap it back over and do evacuation.
Unless you and Joshua have... No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying. I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die? Or does that not matter? Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley? Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others as I told them I would.
Thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into Three Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs' leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination. God be with you.
Brother, I don't even think God would even sign off on this. Alright, while Joshua Graham's in your party, any 45 caliber auto pistol you use has less spread and is twice as likely to score critical hits. Oh, okay. That's nice. Wow, you just really want us to go straight through. Alright. Now, I won't lie. I agree with Daniel. Because, like, again, these guys don't really have a mindset to go and risk themselves to do anything. They're really just innocent people. And Joshua wants really in his mind, I'm guessing he just really wants that revenge. Which makes sense, because Salt Upon Wounds was the one that more or less... they more or less ruined New Canaan. Where's my... There it is. Damn, that didn't do much. Brother, your 45 ACP kind of sucks. Just want you to know that. Honestly, I'm a little surprised. Whoa! There you are, I see you. Fuck it. You're welcome. Let's go. Yo! No! Mantis Gauntlet! This is the thing! Yeah! I knew they had something. Oh, the 12.7 submachine gun's good to go. What do you... okay. 45 ACP is the Lord's Caliber? Sure. Committing active genocide takes it from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. Only things I can trust are myself and this trusty Vault 13 canteen. Let's go. .45 auto. Now I did learn that because we did bump up my unarmed past 50, I can now throw uppercuts, which is pretty interesting when you really think on that. Alright, I shouldn't get too excited with keeping the Mantis thing, because there's not much I can do with it if we're going the other path. I fucking love this game and its timing. Oh, now you're moving like a crackhead. Come on. Can you...
You can't stay hidden forever.
Are you talking to me or to them? Because I promise you, I can in fact stay hidden forever. I can actually do stealth, thank you. We are still going the right direction. Yeah, we are. We just... I feel like if I go this way, I could probably... Because I think we're going, like, up a hill at that point, and I don't want to drive. I really don't want to break my legs, man. I believe there is a Yao Guai above us. I'm a little woozy. You got poison on that! You do have poison on that. Interesting. I can't see a damn thing right now. Do I have any anti-venom? Would you consider this animal poison if it's coming from from a mantis gauntlet? Well, you know, I guess it does. Joshua is just shooting at anything that is breathing right now. It is not. It does not. It does not consider that. I cannot. Well, you handled that. Thank you. I don't know how long... I don't know how long this poison's going to last, but it's, this hits harder. Take that. That. I'm not really wanting to grab the tomahawks. Now, mind you, we are going straight through this just as ourselves and Joshua Graham. We don't have any real backup in this. Hell, to be honest, I'm pretty sure if you told me, yeah, you could definitely just kill these guys off and the other tribe will not actually get involved in this war, I don't see how they would lose their innocence. I mean, it literally is just me and Joshua, so I really don't know. So unless they're gonna, like, appear at the very end, and they're doing, like, they're committing war crimes, then I would say that they've lost their innocence. But like, never mind, I found them. Oh. And they're already dead. How does this happen? Hell, actually, I'm really impressed with the fact that you guys actually removed these guys. Yeah, this is basically just Joshua continuing his crusade. In both defense of these guys and more or less like he's trying to redeem himself for his failure as with the Legion, because I didn't hear him really speak negatively on the Legion. He didn't really say much, like, you know, when time comes I'll have to deal with the Legion. He didn't say shit like that. He was just saying, like, yeah, this place is pretty dangerous. Okay, so I am actually, like, walking through here. Alright.
This is taking too long. We can't let salt upon wounds escape. I'm going to find a way around. God willing, we will finish this together.
All right. I guess that means that I am, once again, pressing on alone. They really did just completely blow that whole place up just to try to save. How exactly did you plan on stopping me when you only had 2 bullets left? Welcome back. A frag grenade and a missile. I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Well, either that or I'm gonna run into another, Ah, That just spit me right out. All right, cool. Hell, I'll be honest. I think if we are all siding with the fact that we're choosing the evacuation role, I really wonder, like, you know, what's it gonna say? Like, you know, Joshua Graham's pissed off at us, and I'd be like, ah, cool, you know, whatever. Damn. Go, my little war crimes, go! And I'm glad I did that manual save. Activate bear. Did I kill him or did he walk into the bear trap? I hope we find the Mantis Gauntlet on the evacuation route. I really do. Because if we don't, I'm gonna cry. Because that's such a cool weapon, dude. I will admit, for people who didn't really know anything when it came to combat or war, you're doing a fantastic job. Ow! Yeah, I don't think you guys are ready for any of these guys to be actually willing to fight. Well, I don't have any ammo left. Time to use, you know, Old Faithful.
You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman, mad. He killed all White Legs. You talk. You stop. You can no ni kumpa me. They are you.
Oh, you know what? Fuck this.
the sake of the dead horses and sorrows. Still, thanks to your help and the grace of God, the Whitelegs won't be troubling Zion anymore. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon enough, and there is much to do.
Well, we went up 2 levels from that.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Despite their defeat at Three Marys and the death of their war chief, the Whitelegs were determined to pursue the other New Canaanites. But when they finally tracked down their prey in Colorado, they discovered the tables had been turned. The Whitelegs who survived the New Canaanites' ambushes were hunted down by dead horses before they could reach the safety of the Great Salt Lake. When word of the Whitelegs' diminished numbers reached the 80s tribe, war was declared, and by year's end, the Whitelegs had been wiped out.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. When the courier and Joshua Graham felled Salt upon Wounds, their victory was celebrated with a great feast. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a proud and warlike people broke Daniel's heart. He tried to take solace in the knowledge that they would remain in Zion, but it was a small comfort. The Sorrows' innocence was lost.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Though the courier had stopped Joshua Graham from executing Salt upon Wounds, the war chief still fell in battle. The Whitelegs defeated at Three Marys. Joshua led the Sorrows and dead horses in tending to their comrades and burning the corpses of their foes. He continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, and showed little quarter to those he fought. And yet he was changed. He no longer reveled in the brutality and cruelty for which he had been known in his former life. His inner demons, if not extinguished, were at the least appeased.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family in Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Holy shit. In a way, that ending is not all that bad, but holy shit. It pretty much said, hey, you turn these guys into a warlike tribe, and they're gonna be a warlike tribe.
Unless you and Joshua have any... It may be. I hope it is. To tell the truth, if something goes wrong, more Sorrows could die in the escape than in Joshua's proposed attack. Even knowing that, it's a risk I have to take. With your help and Joshua's, even if we're attacked, we can defend the Sorrows and escape. We'll be traveling at night in small groups across the valley. With luck, the Whitelegs won't know what's happened until the next morning. But if the Whitelegs realize what's happened, Joshua and I will need you to help us escape. Don't hold back. I promise you. The Whitelegs won't. Once our path is clear, I'll give you everything you need to get back to the Mojave. But the Pine Creek Tunnel must be collapsed behind us. It's the only way to delay the Whitelegs' pursuit long enough for us to get a head start. Good luck, and may God be with us.
Daniel must have made it to the tunnel by now. But there are Sorrows all over the valley. We have to help them and get Daniel out of here. Right.
So it's telling me that I'm failing these because essentially, the moment that we blow the blow the tunnel, we can't come back to Zion. Okay, so we have to fight our way to the Pine Creek Tunnel, kill the Whitelegs at Ranger Substation, release the Sorrow prisoners at Ranger... Okay, that makes sense. Kill the Whitelegs desecrating the Sorrow's burial ground. Defeat the Whitelegs holding the bridge to Pine Creek. Alright, so... there's East Fork Bridge. There's the burial mounds and the Windwall docks. And there's Osprey. Alright. Let's go over to Osprey first. We can at least get these guys out of here as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. In all seriousness. If we go through this... and the ending to this is much worse. Because we're effectively cutting off our way to get back to Zion. We're effectively cutting off the happy trails from all of this. We're pretty much cutting off everybody from Zion for the sake of evacuation. So if that is the case, and this ending is worse, then despite the fact that we saw both, off stream, I'm going to go back and I'm going to wage war and we'll get that ending so I can come back to Zion. Hello, Chaos. How you doing? I hope I can get up from this way. Up here. Here we go. But I'm going to do all of the optionals on this as well, because I feel like blitzing through here would probably be not very good. Man, they really made use of that, huh? I want that Mantis Gauntlet. Where's the other one? Holy shit, you tanked all that. Alright. Oh, they all... So, at least 2 of these guys had, anti-material. What? And then, yeah, you had the Mantis. Right. Alright. At least the anti-material rifle is fucking prime, dude. Now I just need to get the Mantis Gauntlet up and we'll be alright. Other way? There we go. Alright. And now... Which one's closer? Not that. Technically that. Alright. So now I just have to run it back. Might lean into the anti-material, for this at least. Actually, you know, to be really honest, I'm going to ask this question to you guys. Should we even care when it comes to the Happy Trails Expedition? As far as I'm concerned, the Happy Trails Expedition ended when Jed's head exploded back at the beginning. Like, I feel like we should probably have written those guys off pretty soon. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Chaos. At the very beginning of this DLC, we had a few people come with us. We got ambushed, and in the middle of everything, Jed says, don't you die on me, girl, and then his head exploded. So, he was gone. They didn't really do anything, they just fucking died. Yeah, they did. Alright, it was insane. That one dude said that he didn't even know why he was here because his Pip-Boy didn't even work after telling us to fuck off because he was busy, and then he died. Like, to be really honest, like, there really wasn't a lot. That one girl who said that, you know, she wasn't afraid, she used to be a sheriff, and then she died. There was a bunch of people that just kind of got murked really quickly throughout this whole thing. I can make this drop. Here we go. Now, I don't want to talk to these guys, because I don't want them to get... Well... Unless I tell them to get lost. I don't want you guys fighting. What the fuck are you wielding? What is that? Holy shit!
You friend of Soros.
Yeah, you're no match. Just go.
Because you're a friend to Soros? Very well. We go. Angry Ghost will do for White Legs.
Yeah, I don't want you guys getting attacked. That was a 75 speech check for that, by the way. Bro, I said to get out of here, and you're like, yeah, I'll do that. And then now you're wanting to fight? It's like you guys can't listen with a damn... Oh, wow. This is less of a punch and more of a, I will just hit you with the spare trap. Beautiful. Come here. Yeah, block that. Pretty sure I'm blocking the shish kebab more than he's blocking me at this point. A lot of good telling them to get lost, dude. Alright, so we are clear, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they weren't shit. A Yao Guai gauntlet? What the fuck? Wait, hold up. Yeah! Where's the other one? We gotta look at this. Down in the Ys. What the fuck, dude? I am a child of war. That is insane. That is insane. Alright, we just gotta get up here and kill this guy. That is insane. Imagine getting uppercutted by this. Did they drop down? Alright, well, Joshua's dealt with them. Well, that... And we're done with that. I don't know why. They just immediately ran down there to fight him. They... Hey, did you know we're supposed to still be running away? We've done a lot of combat for people who are supposed to be running away. Oh, God. I'm hoping this ending is better. If this ending is not better, then my real loss of this is this Yao Guai gauntlet, because this is an awesome gauntlet. Nope, we followed the road. Okay. That man's last words was, "Now you've done it." Yeah, you're not doing shit, son.
Foolish, Outman. You best white legs you think. By my spear, you die.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do this. We're not doing this. There's no reason for this. You're getting fucked.
Yes. End.
Let's do this. Wow, he really had 10 throwing spears. He was not wrong.
Please, have you done everything you can for the Sorrows? Are they all accounted for?
Yeah.
You've done more than I could have ever hoped for. Thank you. And may God protect you for all of your days. Goodbye.
Alright, Daniel has given you the detonator that is set to detonate the C4 placed above the mouth of the Pine Creek Tunnel. Firing this detonator will collapse the passage and prevent any white legs from following Daniel and the Sorrows out of Zion. But we killed the leader. So technically, we don't even need to do that. I'm just saying.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
After the Whitelegs drove the Sorrows from Zion, they celebrated by destroying all traces of the valley's former inhabitants. They appealed to the Legion for assimilation, but were denied. Their failure to eradicate the New Canaanites in Grand Staircase and farther up the Colorado had not gone unnoticed. The Whitelegs made a half-hearted effort to find the New Canaanites, but were driven off by dead horses trained in the ways of Joshua Graham. The Whitelegs lost all hope of joining the Legion and disintegrated into a number of petty raiding bands, leaving Zion Valley a polluted cistern.
Daniel succeeded in leading the Sorrows out of Zion, as he had wanted to do from the start. The courier protected the Sorrows during the evacuation, ensuring that most reached their destination unharmed. Over the weeks and months to come, Daniel would see to the Sorrows' resettlement in Grand Staircase. Their adjustment to their new home was not without difficulty, but eventually, the Sorrows came to accept the loss of Zion.
Having helped Daniel and the Sorrows escape from Zion, the Dead Horses returned to their home at Dead Horse Point. The tribe continued to learn from the New Canaanites, and over many years built a flourishing community along the banks of the Colorado. Though the tribe's bond would endure, it was Joshua Graham's legend the Dead Horses would revere, not the tenets of New Canaan's faith.
Already weakened by several seasons of bad trading, the Happy Trails Caravan Company was initially discouraged by the results of its expedition. The fate of New Canaan and the evacuation of the Sorrows from Zion made the prospect of trading seem fruitless. When Daniel told his family about the exploits of Happy Trails employee the courier, however, New Canaan decided to repay the company's kindness. Twice per year, New Canaanites made the dangerous journey west to trade with the company in the city of New Reno. The Happy Trails Caravan Company could not survive on such trading alone, but the New Canaanites' generosity made tough times go easier.
After leading the Sorrows from their home in Zion to safety in Grand Staircase, Daniel continued to wonder if he'd made the right choice. He spent his life evangelizing the beliefs of his people to a new generation of young men and women, as his ancestors had for centuries before him. He was happy with his family, but for the rest of his life, there were nights when he awoke with sadness to find he had been dreaming of Zion.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
So, from what I can gather here, Daniel is just never happy. Regardless of whichever side you took with that man is either very upset that we went to war, or somehow questioning everything that he had going for him, and possibly. So Daniel just would never be happy because he's a fucking soothsayer. Exactly. It seems like that's the issue, is that he really just, he had nothing really to be happy for. And that's what's really kind of, oh God, that... So based on that, in all seriousness, how did we feel that the evacuation was better? Or did we feel that the war was better? Because at least from what I'm seeing, nobody really had a bad end to the evacuation side. Fuck it, then the first decision was way better. Yeah, see? It seems like everybody really thrived during the fucking war segment, instead of them basically just being like, oh, it just seems like we pretty much damned if you do, damned if you don't. Holy shit. When you're deep in enemy territory, you just start chucking grenades and hope for the best. All explosives have a 25% larger area of effect. You possess the amazing ability to repair any item using a roughly similar item. Fix a trail carbine with a hunting rifle, a plasma defender with a laser pistol, or even power armor with metal armor. How does it work? Nobody knows except you. And this is my Foot Locker. Oh, I came out the Southern Passage. Wait. No. Oh no, you can still come, you can still do, you can still go to Zion. Interesting. Because this is where everyone died. A light shining in the darkness. Joshua Graham's armor. Oh, we want that. Scripture. Chalk's headdress. Daniel's hat. Daniel's outfit. So the only issue from this point on... So what is the light? Was it called a light? A light shining in darkness. I think it really does say... It says something on the side. I just can't read it, obviously. I can't read that. Give me a sec. Let's see if I can't find like a higher resolution of that. A light shining in darkness. Oh, okay. Alright, the phrase engraved on the slide of the pistol is from the Bible passage John 1:5. Some translations say understood in place of overcome, but it says the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Alright. But but obviously the gun, the actual like words on it are not, it's not English. So I'll post it in the Discord so that way you guys can see it in the general chat. But it is very much, it's very much not English. There you go. And that's from the official wiki. Alright, so now the only thing I have to do from this point on is go through the trials and tribulations of figuring out what I'm going to be able to take with me. 270 of 240. I'm keeping the anti-material rifle. If I can combine any of these together. Where did it go? That drops us down to 235. And I will do my best to keep a light shining in the darkness as much as I possibly can. There we go. That brings us down to 223. And now we're exactly 240. We're good. Alright, so first things first, what we're going to do actually is we're going to go over to the gun runners and we're going to sell pretty much anything we cannot have at this point.
Welcome, sir. Or
actually, while I'm here, I think... yeah, anti-material rifle suppressor. Yep, we'll take that. Haven't found a hunting revolver or hunting shotgun yet. Alright, so 45 auto can go, the 12 can go. Rush gun can go. And we are sitting at 201 pounds now. Oh, and I can actually slap on... Oh, did I not buy it?
Welcome, sir, or...
I could have swore I bought that. Come back here. It was the... Wow. Anti-material rifle suppressor. Yeah. So I've got it. I just can't put it on my anti-material rifle? Huh. What? Alright. Well, that's weird. But okay. And I'll just put it into a new save. Alright, so that being said, the next thing we're doing is the Midnight Science Fiction feature, which is going to be Old World Blues. Wow. So, I don't know how long it'll take us to get through Old World Blues, but that might be another one of those early morning streams. But I thank you guys. Let me... Is there anybody who is on right now that... You know what? Yeah, I'll send you guys over to Jiggly. Be nice. Give him some of your time. I will see you guys later on tonight, where we're doing the Super Mario 64 race. And I will do my best to not be last. I thank you all. And I hope to see you guys later on tonight. Take care, everyone.